Every time you remove a blockage out of your chakras, you're actually damaging the core structure of the chakra itself. Everybody tells you that you need to clear blockages out of the chakras, but what most healers don't realize is that the chakra creates the blockages itself because it needs to. Let me explain. The blockage actually acts as a safety valve, and it's a very important mechanism within the chakra. It's not something that needs to be removed. The 7 chakra system, the one that you see on all the chakra charts, is incomplete. They leave out the full 13 chakra system, which holds your soul's original source code blueprint. The main 7 chakras that you always see are the ones that relate to the physical body. And because they're part of the physical experience, they receive all of the distortion programming from every experience in your life. All the positive and all the negative experiences leave an impression on the 7 chakra system. And this is normal. This is supposed to happen because the chakras need to adapt in order to integrate with and connect with your physical life experience. I have this coffee mug here, and in order for me to hold it, my hand must adapt and match the shape of the coffee mug. Just the same, your chakras must adapt and match the shape of your reality, positive or negative, in order for you to experience life itself. When we experience something negative in our life, the chakra adapts to match that negative structure. But this means your chakra is now shaping and forming your life force energy negatively, which would lead to an increase in negative manifestations. And this is the number one reason why people experience repeating negative manifestations. Like they experience one negative thing in their childhood, and then the same thing repeats again and again for the rest of their life in different stories. The blockage in the chakra is not creating the negative manifestations. The blockage is actually a mechanism in the chakra that is like a safety valve. It closes down the flow of life force in the chakra to reduce the speed at which things manifest. When we remove the blockage, it's like yanking out the safety valve. This feels good for a moment because our energy starts flowing, but it's like pushing the gas down in the car without steering it in the direction you want to go. The chakra is still shaping the energy with a negative resonance, but we've just amplified the flow when we remove the blockage. That safety valve is a part of the chakra that is designed to slow down manifestation, to protect you. When we remove it, we create all kinds of fuckery. This is one of the reasons you go for a chakra clearing and a healing and a blockage removal session, and things feel really good, things start flowing, and then you get hit out of nowhere with some big negative manifestation that just sets you back. It's not because you have more healing work to do, it's simply because the chakra isn't being steered in the direction of creating what you actually desire, what you actually choose. It's important to realize that your chakras are part of a perfect, self-healing, self-preserving system of consciousness. Consciousness is perfect. It doesn't make mistakes. The blockage, or the safety valve, is supposed to be there. What we need to do is help the chakra return to its original structure. But the main 7 chakra system, after it gets filled up with distortions, doesn't have access to its original structure. That source code structure is in the 13 chakra system, specifically in your Earth Star chakra below the root and in your Soul Star chakra above the crown. Those are the 2 that they leave off of all of the chakra charts. Because when you connect to those chakras and you bring the energy from those chakras into the main 7 can reset themselves back to their original structure. This is what I call a source code activation. And the 7 chakras are completely capable of resolving the distortion naturally on their own once they're reconnected with the blueprint. And there's an important reason that they disconnect from the blueprint chakras in the first place, and that is to preserve your original essence. It gets preserved in the frequency of the earth, in the Earth Star chakra, and in your Soul Star chakra up above. These 2 chakras retain the original blueprint perfectly, while the main 7 chakras distort to match the experience of life. So we don't need to remove the blockage because that just speeds up manifestation when we're still going in a negative direction. What we need to do is integrate the source code blueprint from the rest of the chakra system and allow each of the 7 chakras to discover and return to their original structure. Once you do this, the chakra naturally opens its safety valve because it's safe to empower manifestation again at full speed. That's when things really start moving positively in a really good direction. And if you haven't seen me before, I'm Aaron, and I help people apply this to their life, their business, and their relationships in a way that creates real and lasting change so that we're no longer recreating the same old stories and patterns again and again in our life. You don't need to perpetually be healing and clearing and cleaning out your chakras. You simply need to reconnect them to their own instruction manual so that they can do what they're supposed to do and return to their original blueprint. If you want to know how to do this, I'm going to be unpacking exactly how to access your 13 chakra system and how to create a source code activation at my live training this week for cycle breakers. You can reserve your seat right up here at the link in my bio or right down here, and I'll see you there on the flip side.